Hi. Hi. Nice, that's nice. Sorry, it's not you, okay? But like, usually I come in and say hi, a lot of people don't line up. So I was prepared to say it another time. But you guys are sweet enough to do it. Thank you so much for coming today. Can you guys please occupy this? Yeah? It's just these many of us, guys. So let's make it a nice, fun, intimate open mic. I see a lot of you are first timers. I'll get you guys, please. Thank you so much for coming. Great. Sorry to you guys in the first row. Your necks might ache. You know, can't help it. How many of you are first time performers? First time? Okay. First time.
First time here.
First time here, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing, okay? That's the confusion we always have. Sometimes we call people saying this is the first time, then they come in and say over here. And then, sorry. So who's doing it for the first time ever? You guys have never performed a poetry before anywhere else. This is the first time you're doing it. Great, lovely. Thank you so much for coming. You guys look really nervous. That's good. That's a good sign. Good sign to begin with. Before I forget, because I do this sometimes, my name is Harsh. I'll be your host for this afternoon. Welcome to first round. Welcome to every single person who comes every time. Few things about me. I'm tall. That's it. I went to a concert yesterday, okay? Now, I'm just saying, okay, there should be a provision for tall people. Because no matter where I stand, short people also, right? Short people also. I'm not just vouching for one team. So that we all can have our own piece separately, right? Because wherever I stand, people always tap and say, oh, you're too tall. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what to do. I've also paid to see the artist. I don't know what to do, right? So then there's a lot of pushing and conversation you have to do. They have to debate. They have to like discuss कि अभी कौन इधर आएगा, कौन ये position में खड़ा रहेगा, and then this full Bombay क्या बात is standing there. It's so hard, dude. So on a daily basis, I get reminded I'm tall. And what I want to tell you guys is that it's fun being tall, but I can't say it out loud because for some reason it sounds offensive. For some reason, people think I'm trying to target people with not this height while I'm saying, hey, I'm tall. I can't even say it with pride. You know, people just get angry at that, saying, yeah, be happy, at least you have the height. And I'm like, I am trying to be happy. I don't know why people are doing this. So I get reminded tall. So if you do have tall friends, right, I have this advice to you guys. Don't tell them they're tall. Give them a task that proves that they're tall. That's the validation we need, guys. That's all, right? So if you guys ever know people are going to do concerts, please pitch this idea to them. Tell them that we have height wise or something. I don't know. That gives very assembly vibes. Anyways, how many of you are from Bombay? Bombay. Okay. The rest of you, where are you guys from?
I came from Hyderabad.
Oh, you came as in you were working here or are you?
I just came here to perform.
What?
Yep, I'm staying here only.
I'm very shocked. Like, see, people have come from like Pune, Lavasa, and like Maharashtra. That's like, okay, that itself is shocking. You come from Hyderabad.
Yes.
Okay. Have you come to Bombay?
No, first time.
First time?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
But don't call me first.
Okay, cool. I won't. This much you've done, I won't call you first. You've taken too much effort. I won't. Don't worry about that. Cool. You're from.
Yeah, we both came.
So how many days are you here for?
2-3 days.
Okay, cool. We'll give you good recommendations. Guys, the pressure is on us now. Make them feel like this Bombay trip is going to be fun. Wow, I still can't. I'm going to keep coming and asking you randomly, okay? Don't freak out if you're here really for this, because it's very shocking. It's very cool, and thank you so much for coming, but it's really shocking. Where are you from? Bombay, no? Bihar, okay. Who else was there? Bombay, not from Bombay?
No, I'm from Raipur, Chhattisgarh.
Okay.
I'm the third, Raipur. Kota, Rajasthan.
Okay. Anyone else? All of you Bombay? Bombay? Okay, great, cool. I'm from Bangalore. I moved to Bombay 8 years ago. Bangalore is known for good weather. That's all. People look at me and they say, you're from Bangalore, right? I'm like, yeah, they're like, good weather. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, we have a few rules. I'm going to take you through the rules, okay? Can you see the timer behind? So there's a timer there. Everyone gets 4 minutes. In 4 minutes, you can form 2 pieces, 4 pieces, 16 pieces. But please stick to 4 minutes. Because everyone needs to get enough time. And even the audience, how many of your audience, people to support, you come here to support? Great. Thank you so much for coming. We want them to be in the frame to listen to everybody and also each other. So we get 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 30 seconds, there'll be a light that will flash behind. Can you see that right now? So that will flash, right? So you have 30 more seconds to wrap up your piece. If you feel like you have something to say in the end, you can just do that and use the 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, you just have to get off. That's it. There's no like, there's no. But please get off. That's all we can like tell you. Okay. Second, have fun. It's a Sunday. You guys got up from wherever you were, Hyderabad included, got ready, made all the way here, and now that you're here, have fun. This is going to be a mixed experience, but the point is you've come here to share whatever you wanted to share, and you've written something, and this is the space to do it. So use the space, have fun. Third, give trigger warning. If you have any kind of trigger warning in your piece, any kind of trigger warning, just give a trigger warning pehle se, okay? Let the person know. Because, is anyone working today after this? Let's not ruin someone's Sunday there, okay? let them know कि मैं ऐसे इस चीज़ के बारे में बात करने वाला हूँ. So you can walk out for those 4 minutes and come back in, okay? What else? We are live streaming this. For those of you who don't know, we have a YouTube channel. It's called the Habitat Studios. Are you guys going to subscribe? Yes, thank you. So on Habitat Studios, we live stream this whole event. We have 3 cameras. We're going to live stream this whole event. You guys can find the link once you go to Habitat Studios. Subscribe right there. The link is right. So you'll see today's date, and you can click on it. You can download it later and then use it. Please give credit. It's very important. It feels weird to be like, I shot you. Remember that day? Can you give credit for that? Like it's too much to ask. Right? It's almost like asking for your own money. You give your money to someone else and you're like, that is my money and I want it. How do I ask you about my money? Right? So they're like, fine, I'll support you because I'm your friend, okay? We'll do this like, I'm your best friend, okay? No, 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 no. Now I'm getting best friend vibes, okay? Cool. So we'll start with the first person, okay? The first few people are first timers. Unfortunately, that's how the list works. So it is what it is. We'll go slow, it's fine. Take your time, breathe in, and we'll begin. Apart from that, cheer when the person comes down, when the person goes cheer, we are all here to support that. And that's it, yeah. Are you guys ready to begin today's open mic? Yeah, yes. Yeah. Thank you. Only one person is really, you guys are like, are you guys ready to begin? Yes. See, it's there. Okay, cool. Start clapping. First person. First time. Go mad. Go mad. Go mad. Best friend. Can we please have Suman? What happened? She's coming here only, guys. Keep clapping. Keep clapping. A little more. First person for today. I know you can do it.
Hi everyone. So my name is Suman Yadav, and I've started writing poetry during this lockdown. So the poetry I titled that is Chulbuli Si Ladki. So that is चुलबुली सी लड़की थी मैं, किसी के बातों में ना आया करती थी मैं, मेरी बातों में कुछ तो खास था, इसलिए बहुत लोगों को मेरे होने से एतराज़ था। क्या बात? शायद इसलिए मेरा कुछ अलग ही अंदाज़ था। स्किनी गर्ल का टैग मिला था मुझे, मैं परफेक्ट किसी ने नहीं कहा मुझे, सुना मैंने बहुतों को कहते हुए, अटेंशन की भूखी हूँ मैं, इसलिए हंसते खिलखिलाते औरों से बातें किया करती हूँ मैं। एंजाइटी से रोया करती थी मैं, अपने आप को ही जज करने लगी थी मैं।
जोरदार तालियां बजा दो।
I just forgot the
हाँ,
name.
Start again.
start.
Can you call me later?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, don't come on, can you please? Yeah. Exactly. One more thing I forgot to say, guys. It's an open mic, okay? We do encourage fucking up. So thank you. It's completely okay. This is a space to experiment, to try. It's completely okay. Take your time. We're all here in this together, and these guys are sweet enough to, be a part of it. So thank you. Next person?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Next time also is the first time, okay? First time person is going to be performing. So you guys, again, have to be extra. Go mad. Yeah. Can we please have Sakshi? Sakshi is coming from all the way here. Clap.
Hey, hi everyone. So basically my poetry is going to be around the time when you're in a relationship and you have been through the best stage and now things are going downhill and that's where it's all about. So, बेरुखी रोजाना पन्ने पलटती हूँ शायद मिले कहीं वो किस्सा करूँगी बेशक उसे सही मैं जिससे हुआ दिलों का हिस्सा
क्या बात
हाँ बात तो होती रहती है पर अब वो बात कहाँ पहले तुम बोले थे तुम मेरी हो आज मुस्कुराना भी खास कहाँ
क्या बात है।
बदल गए जमाने बदले लोग मैं रही वही बेचारा जो उम्मीद लगाए बैठी थी शायद इंतजार में ही मिलेगा इश्क सारा
क्या बात है।
खता तुम्हारी कहर मेरा वक्त तुम्हारा और इंतजार मेरा
जाल
खामोशी तुम्हारी और उलझन मेरी
में,
पर अब ना ख्वाब तेरा और ना इंतजार रहा
क्या बात है।
तो यूं मुझसे बेरुख हुआ जैसे लगा ही नहीं तो कभी मेरा था
क्या बात है।
Similarly, इस स्टेज में there are times when you are trying to please the person, beg the person कि यार मान जाना मिन्नतें करने लगते हैं तो मिन्नत या मन्नत वो कोरा कागज अल्फाज हजार लिखे थे खत तुम्हें हजारों बार
क्या बात है।
तुम पढ़ती हंसकर फिर भूल जाती मेरे सवालों का जवाब आता बस खाली हर बात पर मुलाकात का जिक्र इकरार के ख्वाब बेहिसाब
बेहिसाब।
तारीखों में ही कट गई ये उम्र तारीखों में ही कट गई ये उम्र मेरी हसरत बस तू बेशुमार
क्या बात है।
मुतादिद मेहताब के बाद भी न दिखे मुतादिद मेहताब के बाद भी न दिखे मुतादिद मिन्नतों के बाद भी न मिले
क्या बात है।
मिन्नतों बाद आए तो क्या आए खोकर खुद को तुझको पाए तो क्या पाए
क्या बात है।
मिन्नतों बाद अगर तुम आए तो क्या आए थैंक यू
Thank you. I just want to confirm, this is your first time.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Come on. Can we please have another round? Yeah. Dude, I love it, okay. I started doing this like 5 years back, and the first time I did it over here, I had a paper. And first of all, I kept it here. And I'm shivering. So I'm just like, ye haath mein rakho. It's all seen, okay? And I just couldn't. It was so scary to do this. So that this is mad. I love it. I love when people have like, they bring so much confidence. And you're starting out with this energy. It's lovely. So thank you so much. Yeah, one more thing. Thank you for that. If you feel like clapping, okay? Even one person feels like clapping, clap. Other people don't feel pressure. This happens a lot. One person starts clapping, you're like, oh shit, I'm clapping. So, and especially for me, okay, if you feel like one person also feels like, wow, what you said, I want to clap, just clap, okay? For other people, you have to. That's how it works, okay? So cool. Thank you so much. How long have you been writing, or did you just start doing it? And
No, I was writing since 2016 properly.
Okay.
So and Hindi combined.
Okay. Any specific reason how you started writing or you got into it?
I think it's more around the experiences which you go in life and
Yeah.
some of the sad experiences which you cannot describe to someone.
Yeah.
And that's when you just pen it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's lovely. That's lovely. Thank you so much. Hope you keep performing and keep doing this. You spoke about like ending of a relationship, right? How many of you have been in a relationship? Give me a cheer. Cheer, friends. Give me a cheer. How many of you have been in a relationship in life?
Ask for honest replies.
Honest, that's what I'm saying. 4 people are saying, "Are you serious? You've never." Okay. If you don't want to cheer, just raise your hand. How many of you have been in a relationship? The rest of you never. हाँ बिन 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 हाथ ऊपर करना दोस्त. Never, nothing, never. Okay, everyone has at some point been. Okay. Now, how many of you have been in a scenario where someone's broken up with you? It's fine. It happened to me also. It's fine. Okay. Now, I'm assuming when someone does break up, right? They do, like, they would try to do it in a space because you're going to be vulnerable, right? This one time, 4 years ago, you guys know Candies? You guys know Candies? Okay, so there's a cafe called Candies in Bandra. Okay, it's like a bungalow mein, they've made a whole cafe. Good place. So I was in a relationship with someone at that point, and like things were going up and down. So we decided we'll take a week and take time for ourselves, and we'll meet, and we're gonna grow in this. And I had gone with that preparation ki we're gonna grow. So I go there, and it's Sunday. Okay. Now she knew what was going to happen. She still decided that we should go to a crowded cafe on Sunday to have a conversation. I was like, okay, cool. We're sitting there, and I'm like, yeah. And then I'm just talking, and I'm like, so? And she's like, I can't do this anymore. And I was just like, what? Right? And this is the first time someone's broken up with me in public. Okay? Now, I didn't know how to react. My emotions did. So I'm just sitting there and crying in the middle of a cafe when there are like 60 people waiting for their cupcakes and like their order. And I'm just sitting in a cafe saying, oh, no, this okay. And this is the first time it's properly happened. So I didn't even know what to, like, how do I say or what do I say? So all I'm saying is, oh, can we be friends? And she's like, no, that's not how it works. And I was like, okay. So then what now? She's like, And then we left, we started walking. And eventually, like, it went off. But the point is, all I'm telling you is, if you're ever going to break up with someone, don't do it in a coffee shop. On a Sunday. In Bombay. Go to Kharghar, go to Thane, go to like that. I mean, I'm not saying like the crowd is lesser. You can cry in peace. You don't have to shout orders of pizza and cupcakes in the background when someone's like telling you, I don't want to be with you anymore. Right? It's too much. Plus candies. And the worst part is I told my team, okay, I told like my people I work with that, hey, this happened and all. They were sad about it for like 30 seconds. Yeah. And then like 4 days later, they go to Candies. I told them exact spot it happened. They went to Candies and they're like, hey, when Candies, do you want something? I'm like, yeah, let me decide. Till then, they're like, look at the menu. But when I open the photo, they actually send the place that it happened in. Right? Worst friends in the world, right? Friends are the worst during a breakup. You should never go to a friend. Find like a stranger. They will find empathy. Friends will be like, break up, yeah, another one, fine, whatever. You want to do this in the evening. And you're like, I want to feel emotions. They're like, yeah, I do that later. Let's focus on life. So guys, don't break up in a cafe. That was my main aim, that's all. I'm just going from open mic to open mic, just telling people, don't break up with people in a cafe. It's not fun for anybody. Maybe it was fun for other people, I don't know. But it's weird, right? People that have come there for a date, they're like, let's get coffee. They open the door, someone's just like crying there, and they're like, oh, okay, maybe we should go somewhere else, like figure out something else. Has anyone gone through this kind of experience? Where they've been broken up with in a very public place and you didn't know what to do? You did? Great. Where was it?
I was on the road. It was a highway basically. I had to get in a bus. And he called me up and he was like, I cheated on you. And I was about to get in the bus. And ऐसे लोग धक्का दे रहे हैं मुझे पीछे से. And I'm there at the call.
This was in Bombay?
No, it was in Akola.
Okay, so you were getting on a bus to go somewhere,
Yeah.
not to go meet this person.
No.
Okay, okay. And you just got a call. Dude, that's the worst. Who's ever broken up with people on phone? It's so bad, dude. I just feel like you should just... Guys, another thing you should know is my therapist has been out for a couple of weeks. So if this starts feeling like a therapy session, just play along, okay? It's been a while. But that's sad, dude. That's sad. No one should ever do it, okay? That's the second note, guys. If you want to break up, have little courage for half an hour. Do this. What this person did, do this. But not in a cafe, but do it. Don't do it on the phone. That's the worst. But that's sad, dude. How's that bus ride then? Romantic? Dramatic. Dramatic shit. Dramatic. Okay, cool. I'll come back. We'll talk. We'll see where this goes. But are you ready for the next person? Again, she's a first-time performer. Everyone. Together. Can we please have Siddhi? Siddhi? One second. Everyone together,
Best of luck.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Siddhi, and I have a love story to present in form of short pieces of poetry.
Yeah.
So, the first one is about how I imagined love would be like. As much as I know the day will come, I just want this night to fall. I don't need hope, I need help. To pass by this moon, to see the sun soon, to be warmed by the rays, to be loved like in the cliches. The second one is about how I felt in love. Yesterday, I received flowers. I didn't like them. That isn't to say I don't like flowers, rather, I do. Just flowers dipped in love and glittered with kindness, just flowers grown by you for me that remind us that love isn't what you buy, love is what you make. The third one is about how I thought heartbreak would be. When my heart breaks, I know it's going to be pieces of two, one for me and one for you. One for the lyric and one for the melody, one for the fight and one for the remedy, one for my anger and one for your patience, one for our defeats and one for all our occasions. Because I refuse to believe that this love was all awful, definitely not one for the novels. These parts of happiness have made my heart full. Heartbreaks are supposed to be sad, I'm sure, but the love story not so much, I assure.
क्या बात है?
The fourth one is about how I tell you that I miss you. I know that you know that I write about you. Maybe I do. I do it purposely, slightly nervously, but definitely not discreetly. I want you to know that I still miss you. So I tell it out to the world in ugly feelings wrapped in pretty poetry. The next one is about how I am fearful in love. I wish to feel safe. Safe not in a way you'd promise me to pick my broken heart, but you yourself will not make it fall apart. I wish to feel loved without demanding, for I've never seen anyone demand for what they deserve. I wish to feel cared without crying. I wish to be remembered without trying. I wish to be shown, but more to be seen. See that I make you feel safe, loved, deserved, and cared. See that I'm just a little scared, that I love you more than you love me. And then lastly, what a privilege it is to matter, to know that your scattered heart will be picked, not plugged, to know that your tears will be wiped, not sucked away from your soul, to know that your sobs will be heard over some absurd three-liner sentence, I love you. I love you, you said for every I love you you couldn't show. My heart is a visual learner, what it doesn't see, it doesn't know. This pain, though, has crept in from every way possible, haunted me with every situation probable. I overthink, I know I do. But I also know that you don't think enough, and I don't know which is worse.
क्या बात है?
Thank you. How was that?
I think it went fine.
Yeah? Yeah. How do you guys think? How's that? Yeah? Yeah? I love it, dude. Apart from like money, though, is very secondary in all of this what we're doing right now. But validation is the best currency that we can give each other. So it's nice to like do that. Thank you so much. How long have you been writing?
I've been writing since the past 3 to 4 years now.
3 to 4 years. Again, any specific reason how you got into it, or was it just like I want to express something?
It is a funny story. I got forced into writing in school.
Oh.
It was like, okay, there's nobody from our houses. Do you know there are houses?
Yeah.
So I was like, there's nobody from our house. You have to write it. So like, but I eventually developed an interest in that during lockdown. I'd say.
Okay, so it just began like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool, man. That's really cool. Congratulations again. Hope to like see you more and more often doing this. It's really cool, dude. School is the time. I feel like school is the time people have had first times towards so many things like making friends, like having an experience of a group or things like that. So I feel like school is a wild time, dude. Did you guys go to a good school? Anyone who can say I went to a good school? You went to a good school? Like what? Like in you're saying the teachers were good, the infrastructure was good. You had good canteen. You had sports. Like what?
Yeah, it was everything.
Everything?
Altogether.
Oh wow. Anyone else? No one else. No one else had a good school experience. Cool, man. That's nice. That's really cool though. But and you studied in that same school almost all your life. The first. That's really cool, dude. What is the one thing that you remember from school? One like crazy thing that you're like, none of our small schools might have it.
I think the cultural department of sports.
You had like competitions
I
and
was into
proper.
sports so
Okay,
much.
what kind of sport were you into?
I was an athlete plus basketball player.
That's really cool. Do you still play?
No.
No. Okay. But you had all the resources to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? Sports? No? Sports? You guys had good? Yeah, okay. Cool. Fun, dude.
स्कूल में ऐसा नहीं होता था खो खो खिलाते थे लड़कियों को
खो खो है fun, but that should not be the only game. कुछ तो और होना चाहिए.
I was the Kho-Kho captain as well.
You said basketball. You said athlete. You said kho. Anything else we're missing? Come on.
Football.
Sometimes you're like so busy, so many things. You're like sometimes football में time है क्या तुम लोग? ठीक है. Damn good, dude. Football even I started playing in school. My first love in sports actually was cricket for obvious reasons because we are in this country. I mean, we are. Like, let's face it. If we were born in England or Europe, football would be our thing. But now cricket is, so can't do anything about it. And then in 8th grade, I kind of cheated on my first love with sports, with football. Because all my kids in the school were like, oh, wow, football, cool. I was like, I want to be cool. So then when I started, like, supporting football. But, it reminds me of my first time on stage. Do you guys remember being on first time on stage in school? School is the first time, right? Mostly everyone's been on. Did anyone have a good experience? Yes. You had a good experience? Oh, great. Plug-in. Stay tuned. Sounds like an Instagram live suddenly. Stay tuned. Link in my bio. So, cool. Anyone had a good experience except her? Anyone? You had a good experience? When was this again? What grade was it?
First standard
First
poetry competition.
competition. Oh, a lot of people perform, like say it, like like recite it. Okay. And did you win it?
I won.
So casually, dude. Wow. Congratulations.
It was 4th standard debate competition.
And you also won?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Now I have high hopes from you. Just if you say no in something, now I'll be like, yeah, that's it. Wait, how much did you get in 10th? I'm just curious. This is just me and you. How much did you get in 10th?
10th was not so good, but later on, just forget the 10th. I'm
Okay, fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw it like that. I'm sorry.
It was good. It was something 75 or something.
Same. Yeah, and I got 75. But I didn't win anything before that. Like 3rd grade was the last time I got an A in something. It was great. And that's why I got it in frog jump. Imagine, guys, there's Olympics and there's like someone going for frog jump. Imagine the squats. I'm going to practice. Like they're looking at a frog and they're like, I'm going to kill you. Wow, yeah. So that's the last time I got A. उसके बाद सीधा मेरे को 12th में 80 मिला and my mom had to ask me 5 times, saying, "Are you sure it's your marks?" I'm like, "Believe me, dude, I got 80%." Anyways, cool. First time on stage, so you both had a good experience. Anyone else had a good experience? No? You had a good experience?
Yeah.
What is it like?
Class 4th, I did anchoring for my school.
You anchored for a school in 4th only. Wow,
Yeah.
that's really cool. Yeah. So how was it?
It was great.
Yeah.
As far as I remember. Yeah.
It was not in school, it was in college for me.
College. Like first time ever, you're saying a good experience.
Good.
Ha.
I did mimicry.
Oh.
Like in front of like 500.
Oh, would you mind doing it in front of 25 people? Okay, cool. I'll come back. I'll tell you my first time on stage. It was nothing close to all of these overachievers over here. Okay, so I'll call the next person. I'll come back. We'll have a conversation. Okay. Everyone. Can we please have Preeta? Keep clapping. Everybody, till she comes on stage. She's also doing it for the first time.
Best of luck.
थैंक यू
Nervous नहीं होना.
ओके सॉरी नर्वस नहीं होना ओके हाय गाइस आई एम प्रीता पंड्या एंड वैसे देखा जाए तो अपनी कविताएं पहली बार मैं किसी को सुना रही हूँ. इससे पहले दूसरों की कविताएं सुना चुकी हूँ और अपनी कविताएं भी मैंने आज तक अपने तक ही सीमित रखी है, दोस्तों को भी खास नहीं सुनाई है।
एक बार जोरदार तालियां बजा दें उनके लिए।
तो अपने बारे में कुछ बता दूं, मेरे पेरेंट्स की लव मैरिज थी, तो बचपन से मैं उनकी स्टोरी सुनते आई हूँ, ठीक है। और बचपन से शाहरुख खान को देखते आई हूँ, तो शाहरुख खान की भी बहुत बड़ी फ़ैन हूँ।
क्या बात
तो मतलब लव स्टोरीज़ को तो मैं बहुत चाहती हूँ। अब मेरी कविताओं में शायद आपको ऐसा ही कुछ सुनाई देगा। ना मैं कवित्री हूँ, ना मैं शायरा हूँ, बस अपनी भावनाओं को मैं शब्दों में बयां कर देती हूँ। तो अगर कुछ ऊपर नीचे हो जाए तो एडजस्ट कर लेना।
जी जी जरूर।
ओके, तो ये पहली चीज़ है जब हम किसी से प्यार करने लगते हैं उसके लिए। दिस इज़ फॉर आई थिंक वन साइडेड लवर्स, ठीक है। कि ए दिल कभी हमारी मर्जी भी तो पूछ ले, ए दिल कभी हमारी मर्जी भी तो पूछ ले, यूं ही चला जाता है तू किसी से भी प्यार करने, किसी पे भी मरने। हमसे पूछा तो होता एक दफ़ा, हमसे पूछा तो होता एक दफ़ा, कर देते तुझसे हम भी थोड़ी वफा।
क्या बात है।
हमसे पूछा तो होता एक दफ़ा, कर देते तुझसे हम भी थोड़ी वफा, बता देते तुझे कि चुना है तूने जो रास्ता, नहीं होने वाला वहाँ आगे तेरा किसी से भी वास्ता।
क्या बात है, बहुत खूब।
ओके, अब ये एक ऐसी सिचुएशन पे लिखा है मैंने जहाँ पे अगर हमारा एक्स हमें कहे तो वो हमारे लिए टॉक्सिक है, लेकिन अगर हम खुद उस सिचुएशन में हैं तो हम विक्टिम हैं। तो तब शायद हमें रियलाइज़ होता है कि भाई वो भी विक्टिम ही था या थी। तुम बदल गई हो, तुम बदल गई हो, ये कहता था वो मुझसे। आज मैं तुमसे कहती हूँ कि तुम बदल गए हो। बदलाव शायद यही है प्यार के ख़त्म होने की निशानी। तुम अच्छे थे सिर्फ इसलिए क्योंकि वो चीज़ तुम्हें पानी थी, पर अब जब प्यार नहीं तो पता चला वो सब ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं, सिर्फ एक कहानी थी जिसे सच्चाई समझकर मैं पढ़ती रही, आगे ही आगे बढ़ती रही। पीछे मुड़कर देखा तब पता चला कि तुमने तो मुझे किसी मोड़ पर कब का अकेला छोड़ दिया
क्या
था।
बात है।
अपनी राह बदल ली थी, पर मैं ही नादान थी जो ये समझ बैठी कि तुम मेरे पास ही थे और मैं तुम्हारे साथ ही चल रही थी।
क्या कहना।
अब तो हम सफ़र भी हैं अलग और रास्ते भी हैं जुदा। अब तो हम सफ़र भी है अलग और रास्ते भी हैं जुदा, मगर क्या पता कभी किसी मोड़ पर हमें फिर से मिलाए खुदा।
क्या कहना। बहुत
बस इतनी सी विनती है तुमसे, बस इतनी सी विनती है तुमसे, जब मिलो फिर से तो हो मत जाना मगरूर, वरना जैसे तुमने मुझे छोड़ा था वैसे ही छोड़ दूंगी मैं तुम्हारा सुरूर।
क्या कहना।
यहाँ पे ओवर थिंकिंग कौन कौन करता है? ऑलमोस्ट ओके, पीछे वाले ही लोग हैं, आगे कोई नहीं। ओके, ओवर थिंकिंग हमारी जनरेशन में आई थिंक बहुत ज़्यादा कॉमन है, तो उसी पे मैंने कुछ लिखा था, वो फरमाना चाहूँगी। ये ज़्यादा सोचने की बीमारी जो हमें हो गई है, ये ज़्यादा सोचने की बीमारी जो हमें हो गई है, खुशियाँ जो मिलनी थी हमें मानो इसी में कहीं खो गई है। कोई अचानक से बातें कम कर दे या करे कुछ अलग सा बर्ताव, खुद को मनाने की कोशिश हजार करेंगे, अपने आप ही सोच सोच कर फिर बना देंगे उस छोटी सी खरोच को एक बहुत बड़ा घाव।
क्या कहना।
ये ज़्यादा सोचने की बीमारी जो हमें हो गई है, खुशियाँ जो मिलनी थी हमें मानो इसी में कहीं खो गई है। फिर जैसे हर्ष ने ब्रेकअप वाली बात की थी, कि जैसे पब्लिक में अगर किसी का ब्रेकअप होता है तो वहाँ शायद रोया भी नहीं जाता या रोते हैं तो बहुत अजीब सा लगता है। तो वैसे तो मैंने ये लिखा था जब मैं किसी फ्रेंड से मिली थी और इट वाज अ वेरी सैड डे, वी वर काइंड ऑफ गोइंग टू कट ऑफ टाइज एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट, तब मैंने लिखा था ये। और उस दिन ऐसा हुआ कि बिकॉज वो हमारी लास्ट मीट थी या ऐसा कुछ, तो मैं नहीं चाहती थी कि उसके सामने रो के या वो पूरी चीज़ को इमोशनल करके मैं वो पूरी सिचुएशन बिगाड़ दूँ। एंड हुआ ये कि जब मैं घर आई तब बहुत ज़ोर से बारिश हुई उस दिन, बहुत मतलब बहुत ज़ोर से. तब मैंने लिखा था कि तुम्हारे और मेरे मिलने से आसमान भी रो पड़ेगा जानती थी. तुम्हारे और मेरे आज मिलने से आसमान भी रो पड़ेगा जानती थी. आँखों की नमी को आखिर कहीं से तो बरसना ही था. आँखों की नमी को आखिर कहीं से तो बरसना ही था.
क्या बात.
इसके अलावा एक और है. हाँ, तो मैंने ये कहीं पे पढ़ा था. टाइम अप. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can I just say one last thing?
Yeah.
One last thing. Two lines. Okay. So I just wanted to tell you guys कि कल ही मैं एक relationship में आई हूँ. Yeah. So उसने पूछा और मैंने हाँ कह दिया. I said yes. And आज मेरी उसके साथ पहली डेट थी. Yeah. इट वॉज विथ इंडी हैबिटेट. उन्होंने पोस्ट डाली, मैंने येस कहा और उन्होंने मुझे यहाँ बुला लिया. थैंक यू गाइज.
Thank you. Can we please have an applause for her, please? Guys, I'll say it again. 4 minutes. 3:30 पे light होगा. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just letting everyone know once again because of time. Okay. But thank you so much. When did you begin?
So I used to write poetry for kids when I was a kid. And
Fair enough. It makes sense. I couldn't write for myself. You wrote for other kids. Makes sense.
And then I stopped writing, but then I started writing again in 2019.
Okay. Okay. Lovely. Again, congratulations and hope we see you more often. So if you feel like clapping, clap. कोई टेंशन नहीं. आपको अकेले करो यार, कोई टेंशन नहीं. Cool. Yeah. So first time on stage, right? First time on stage. I'll take you guys there. Before that, you need to know a little bit about me. Okay. This is me today. This is me 2023. I feel firm. I feel confident. I feel like I can speak my heart out. I can actually listen to myself and I exist. This is me when I was growing up. Okay. I was constantly scared. I was like, dude, humans are scary. Okay. I still feel like that, but that's a different conversation. We'll do some other day. And I was always be like, नहीं यार बात नहीं करना लोगों से. I'd rather play with toys and fictional beings who are less intimidating than humans are. So this is back then, okay? I was in grade 1 and I used to come to class, and if there was no attendance in class, the teacher would probably not even know I'm there in class. I was that quiet. I was that scared. So I'm sitting in a corner, okay, doing my job. My teacher walks in. She's like, hey guys, remove your homework notebook. Now I started opening my bag. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I don't find the book. So I start freaking out. Because I'm like, shit, homework तो मैंने किया है. But teacher को कैसे बताऊँ कि book भूल गई है and not homework. But she won't believe it. So I was like, shit, what to do? So I'm panicking already. I'm seeing my mom's image. I'm like, oh shit, what's going to happen? I'll go home, remark in my diary. No. तब तक vice principal walks in, starts saying something to the teacher. They both point towards me and they're like, you come here. So I start freaking out. And they're like, get your diary. So I've taken my diary and they're writing something and they're saying something and I've zoned out completely because I can only see my mom. And I'm like, today I'm done today. Like, this is it. They're throwing me out in grade 1 of school. So I come back home. And as soon as I come back home, I go to play. Because if I show my diary, then everything is cancelled, right? So I go to play and I come back. And I find the right time between after dinner and before they go to sleep to get it signed. Okay? I didn't go to my dad because I'm like, I don't want to start the conversation. I was like, mom को side से पटा लेता हूँ, side में sign कर लो, चुपचाप जाते हैं, ठीक है. And in my head, all this while I'm thinking, I didn't get my notebook, so they're kicking me out of school. Okay? I've come back home after playing, after dinner. I'm like, this is the right time. I can't show it tomorrow morning. You can't show parents signing something, your diary tomorrow morning because they'll start asking you questions, then they won't sign it, then you have to go to school, all of that. So I was like, रात को ही करते. तो रात को मैंने बोला, mom sign कर लो. Mom को दिया, मैं नीचे दिख रहा हूँ, ठीक है? And I'm like, shit, dude, shit. She gets really happy. And she goes to the other room. And I'm just like, dude, my mom's damn cool, dude. She doesn't care if I get kicked out in school. That's lovely, great, no homework from tomorrow. She walks, she goes to my dad, they talk, they come out in the hall, they're so happy, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know my parents are cool, dude. That's lovely. And they look at me and they're like, you didn't tell us that you're going to perform in front of the whole school 1 week from now. And I'm here already, okay? And I'm like, what? I'm going to perform. They're like, yeah. I'm like, shit, they should have kicked me out, dude, for not having my book. That would have been better, right? So now they sign, they get so happy, okay? So like 7 days left. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The day was here, okay? I forgot about it. My mom made me rehearse every day. The teacher made me rehearse every day. I forgot. My mom's like, you remember what today is? And I'm like, what? And she's like, you're going to perform on stage. And then I had to convince her saying, I remember. Yeah, I remember everything. Great. Now I'm scared because I'm realizing it. And you know how when you're nervous, you're trying to remember and you start forgetting more and more. It's like तुम पहली line पे हो, last line भूल जाते हो. Last line जाता तो पहली line क्या थी, dude? Shit, I don't know. So I'm practicing all this. I come to school, I'm scared. I'm just like, okay, cool, whatever. And then finally, after lunch, the vice principal comes and she's like, come, let's go. It's time. Now she's taking me and going and I'm scared. So she looks at me and she's like, don't worry. It's all going to be okay. It's all going to be fine. You're going to be okay. And she's a very tall, reassuring, very kind woman. So I was like, okay, I'll believe you. We go. Now I'm standing on the stage. It's a huge audience of parents, teachers, students, everybody. I had to say 8 lines. My mom's worked really hard. The teachers worked really hard. The cue is, the vice principal comes, start the program. She'll take her hand, put it on my shoulder, and that's my cue to start. Okay? Ma'am, is it okay if I pretend like you're my mom at this point? Okay, cool. So my mom's hitting the audience, right? She must be happy, right? She's like, oh wow, my son's going to speak in front of the whole school, all of that. So I'm there. Now I go there, I'm like, cool, I can see my parents, I can see everything. Fine, okay, cool. It starts. The hand comes on my shoulder, okay? Now I'm Gujarati, okay? You'll know why I'm saying that. I won't just randomly drop it on you, okay? So I look at my mom, and I'm like, Mummy, bhuli kyo? Ave su kahu, okay? Which directly translates to English as, I'm fucked, okay? So I told I'm done. I say this, then my vice principal had to complete my lines. Unfortunately, she didn't do it in my voice. That's okay, that's not a problem. She still did it, okay? She performed it, got over. I'm just standing there like nothing's happened. You know, like a kid. I'm like, good day at school. My vice principal's here talking to my parents. My dad's like, okay. I can see my mom. She's so disappointed. She's like, yaar, maza aa jata agar ye hota to. Theek hai, hum ghar chale gaye. All this got over, okay? And it was not a good experience in overall. Now, years later, spoiler alert, I do this. So I happened to call mom like a couple of days back saying, hey, I have a show, you know, all of that. She's like, cool. What do you plan to do? I'm like, I'm planning to do this. Okay. Then I'm like, you have anything to say? She's like, yeah, one thing. I was like, what? She's like, don't forget. Because I won't be there to remind you of it. So don't forget that. And I'm so glad that, you know, like the journey from year to year has been like, sorry, the other way around. The journey from year to year has been crazy. And I wouldn't believe like just being here. And I'm very grateful to honestly do this. And that's where I find it a right time to plug in something for you guys, okay? Me and a bunch of friends are performing a show with poems and stories, which is happening in Goregaon, in this place called Rasa, the stage. It's happening on 26th of this month, which is, next Sunday, from 7 to 9. The tickets are available on Book My Show. It's called It's My Right. Cool name, right? It's fine. Cool. So it's called It's My Right. It's a poetry and storytelling show. We have 5 of us performing. None of the other performers are here, but I'm vouching for them and telling you that they're good people, and it's going to be a fun evening. So if you do find this time and space, please do buy tickets and come show up for art, show up for artists, show up for this. Thank you for listening. Cool. I will call the next person. Yeah, you guys look really blank. You guys have reached my friend's level of looking at me and not saying it but showing it that you're talking too much. So I'm asking you guys, is it too much? Is it? No. Okay, fine. Then you guys are just not reacting then. That's okay, fine.
Yeah, but kudos to your growth.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Mom, look at me. So cool. Sometimes my mom actually, like my parents end up watching it. Anyways, cool. So my parents end up watching the live stream. I just remembered something. I'd gone for a trip with my parents. I was talking about my crush from school. They don't know, obviously. But I tell like 30 strangers every Monday, once in a while. And they happen to tune in. And then we were on this trip casually. They're like, so we keep seeing this live stream and all. I was like, yeah. They're like, it's fun. I'm like, yeah, it's fun and all. Then they're like, so what about your crush? I'm like, huh, crush? What crush? They're like, oh, you keep mentioning that crush now in your life. I was like, oh. And I'm like, नहीं यार छोड़ो late हो गया. They're like, late? I was like, हाँ 10 साल पहले बोलते अगर तुम इतने easily कि हाँ बता दे अब तुमको crush, then maybe life would be different. But no. I'll come back to that story also, okay? Having a crush in school. I'm sure everyone has had a crush in school, yeah? Yeah? Okay. Cool. I'll call the next person. Yeah? Cool. I think I've kind of forgotten the name, so I'll call another name that I remember. So I'm really sorry if you are not supposed to be called now, but I am calling you now, okay? Let's start clapping. Okay. Little more, come on. Everybody. Can we please have Asmita? She's going to come all the way from second row, guys. Keep clapping.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just. Is it me or is it very cold? It's just me. It is cold, right? Yeah. Can someone please turn the temperature a little up? Yeah. So, hi everyone.
Hello.
I'm Asmita. And today I'm going to recite a piece I recently wrote. It's called File Number 21. So, here it goes. There are some days and some nights you feel quite daring. The adrenaline rush makes you rather uncaring of the consequences or bruises or some bizarre impairing that might follow with a told you so blaring in your head like a track on loop until you slurp on your last soup. Will this regret vanish when your skin grows loose? Or will it rather say hello to the devil on the gates of hell and introduce and mock you and your dumb deeds with the almighty Zeus? How on earth can you call a truce with destiny who only loves to amuse? I have a friend who has a brain odd to ordinary. She can store files and folders in deep crevices of her mind and never forget. More of a curse than a flex if she ever has to store some heavy regret. Yet, I was able to crack open one of these large-sized files out of a million cerebral boring piles. And this is how it went. The night was starry. The night was starry, dark, dull, and demanding. The night was scary, dizzy, dumb, and daring. She woke up to a strange feeling, a blurry ceiling. It was almost like a movie, a climax that made her tap her feet, skip a heartbeat, plastered on the seat. If only it were a cinematic treat. A plot twist so terribly sweet, her head collided against the concrete. Was it the plot twist or his bitter deceit? No longer was she on the leather back seat in a shady big black car on a shady street. Cluelessly, her eyelids fluttered. Her lips stuttered, quivered, and struggled, but nothing came out. She was drowned in deep dread and doubt. What started out as a fun date at an hour she swore not so late turned into a disaster she would hate for the rest of her life. For swiping on a guy who looked like a 9 with eyes so chocolatey and nice and intentions she would never even fantasize. Intentions she would never even fantasize of engulfed in darkness beyond repair. Smothered by lips she wished weren't there. Her body bare, pulled up by her hair. His sinful hands everywhere, drenching her in disgust and despair. Despair she couldn't escape, no matter how much she scraped. Her tainted skin begged for a drape to hide and cover and curl and dissolve into the bones they once so proudly taped. Clawing at his chest in absolute vain and detest, she gasped and heaved and squirmed and whimpered. Her arms were dangled, her legs were tangled, her words were strangled. Strangled in her throat, stifled by a hope. Was her demented body numb to the grope or too cowardly to cope? Don't know, nope. Don't know, nope was her mouth stuffed with a damn soap. It was so easy to scream for help, yet she didn't even yelp. She laid there. She laid there gagged by an imaginary soap. She laid there gagged by an imaginary soap. She laid there bound by an unreally tight rope. She laid there in a real life reluctance rope. just like a Tarantino movie, so vague and intense, toying on a morally grey fence. She stored it in her brain as file number 21, labeled "Do Not Touch." Trigger warning, self-pity much. Thank you.
One more time. Can you please have it? Yeah. How long have you been writing?
6 years.
6 years. Any specific reason you got into it? Was it college, school?
I started writing with debates. Then I had to write rhyming words in the beginning to make it interesting.
That's fun. That's a fun debate to have. It's almost like rap, but like in a slower form. That's really cool. Thank you so much. None of you so far have said love or anything. That's very interesting. Because poetry open mic is like, I'll assume, oh yes. No, I'm saying in this matter, like while you start writing, there was an open mic where most people, it was not even 14 Feb, but most people are like love, heartbreak, love, heartbreak, love. It was literally like we're having love ka itna chal raha, heartbreak ka itna chal raha. It was like competition chal raha hai yahan pe. Most open mics have that. But he spoke about swiping. How many of you have been on dating apps? Most of them have tried, right? No. Okay, cool. Only one person so far, and 2 people in this room. Okay, none of you. Cool. Then this will not make any sense, but I'll still tell you. You guys have heard of Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, right? Right. So Tinder was very exciting. Like I was out of a very long-term relationship, and I was just curious. And I was in Bombay, and I was like, I want to see what this Tinder is like. So I was like, okay, I'll go on it. First few days, weeks, and all were okay. Then after a point, it started showing me random profiles. Like one profile had Deepika Padukone's photo in it. I'm like, I know it's not you. Okay. Then I swipe. Then there was a photo of Ganpati ji, and it was also August. I was just like, this is very seasonal, dude. Like right now, you're just putting Ganpati's photo. Not one. You know, you have features where you have 5-6 pictures. At least 4 were Ganpati, dude. Different ones. It was fun. Then there was a profile, okay, where there were 3 pictures of 7 girls standing in line, and all 3 were different angles of the same photo. Somehow I'll end up matching with this person, okay? It took some time for us to just figure out who that person was in those 7 people. Because I was like, I don't know which one of you I'm talking to, or like who I'm talking to. And that became like a normal thing, dude. And after a point, like random names would come, random. Once I saw Virat, dude, on a girl's profile. Like this Virat, I don't know, dude. It's very weird. Then I just stopped. I was like, yeah, this is the end. Then I saw Ganpati again, and I was like, this is the end. Maybe Ganpati's trying to tell me something. But yeah, it's so much easier now, dude, I feel. I know I feel very old saying this, but I feel like this dating apps is just, I don't know, dude. It's just like, where I had a crush in school, and the crush lasted for 6 years. That's because it took so much time to communicate back and forth. And right now it feels like today morning I could like swipe with someone, and afternoon I could like text them, and in like 2-3 days I could meet them. It's so much like just different. But nice, none of you have been on dating apps, so you don't know. None of your friends have been on dating apps, so you don't know. Nice. Does anyone feel interested though to get on an app? Do you find no? No. It makes sense. But you meet people generally, like a lot of people you meet. Yeah, so you don't feel the need to make more friends online. I made some friends though. On Tinder I made some friends. Genuinely, just friends. We're not friends anymore, but we were friends. For a while, we tried. We tried being friends, and we were like, let's be friends, and then yeah. And then Bumble came with this whole thing, which I still don't understand. There's a work Bumble, there's a friendship one, and there's like a date one. But I've heard from my friends that even if you're on the friendship one, people still ask you on dates there.
Yes.
And when you're on the date one, people ask you for work there. And when you're on the work one, people ask you, I don't know, to be friends. It's weird, dude. I don't get this.
Friends one, there are girls asking girls out.
Oh.
Valentine's.
Yeah, Valentine's, I guess. I don't know. Did anyone do anything for Valentine's Day? Anyone? Wow, you guys look nowhere close to this love thing, dude. You guys are like, I finished it. People are like, I finished that, dude. It's over for me. Huh?
That's why we are at Poetry Open Mic.
What did I do on 14th? I was working here with you guys. That was our date. No, I'll leave that. Can't say intellectual property right names on. We were working on a show on top, which was about relationships. Funny, right? We come here, meet each other, like Happy Valentine Day, and then we just like shoot shows. That's it. Yeah, okay, cool. We didn't do much. Most of our holidays, most of our like fun days we spend with each other. I spend with the team, dude. We all like spend with each other, whether it's festival, whether it's like Valentine Day or something. This whole part has no point to it. I'm just like talking at this point, honestly. I'll call the next person, okay? Let me remember the name. Okay, cool. We'll call the next person. Cool. Start clapping. Everyone, start clapping. First time performer, start clapping. Can we please have Sana? Sana? Guys, finally, Sana. Go mad. Yeah.
हेलो एवरीवन, आई एम सना फ्रॉम हैदराबाद. मौत डालने आई हूँ. क्या बोलती पब्लिक? बस ऐसी आवाज़ बनाए रखना, मुझे नाराज़ मत करना. ठीक है, मैं शुरू करती हूँ. उससे पहले मेरे बारे में, मैं शायरा सना हूँ. काफ़ी मशहूर हूँ मोहब्बत को बदनाम और नीलाम करने में. तो आज देखते हैं मुंबई में कितनी नीलामी होने वाली है मोहब्बत की. कुछ गज़ल है. मैं लड़कों की तरफ से ये बोलना चाहूँगी, क्योंकि मेरा मानना है लड़के जब प्यार करते हैं ना तो टूट के करते हैं. दोस्ती करते हैं तो भी टूट के करते हैं, और लड़कियों की तारीफ़ करते हैं तो कमाल के करते हैं. तो इजाज़त है, इरशाद फरमाया जाए. रात दिन जब सफ़र में गुजारे हुए, रात दिन जब सफ़र में गुजारे हुए, तब नदी में मुकम्मल किनारे हुए.
आए है क्या कहना.
रात दिन जब सफ़र में गुजारे हुए, तब नदी में मुकम्मल किनारे हुए. इश्क है तो यही बोलना लाजमी, इश्क है तो यही बोलना लाजमी. तुम हमारी हुई हम तुम्हारे हुए, तुम हमारी हुई हम तुम्हारे हुए.
अच्छा.
खुद गिरे यार उसको न गिरने दिया, खुद गिरे यार उसको न गिरने दिया. जिस किसी के कभी हम सहारे हुए, जिस किसी के कभी हम सहारे हुए. ये बहुत प्यारा है 2 लाइन. इतने तो खूबसूरत सितारे नहीं, इतने तो खूबसूरत सितारे नहीं, जितने हैं झुमके उसके उतारे हुए, जितने हैं झुमके उसके उतारे हुए. क्या सिखाए तुम्हें इश्क, क्या सिखाए तुम्हें इश्क को जीतना, क्या सिखाए तुम्हें इश्क को जीतना. यार हम हैं यही खेल हारे हुए, यार हम हैं यही खेल हारे हुए. अब आगे बढ़ती हूँ. होता है ना, मोहब्बत करने पे लोग दावा करते हैं चांद लेकर आएंगे, चांद तारे तोड़ लेकर आएंगे. तो मेरा कहना, चांद तारे मत तोड़ो, बस मेरा दिल ना तोड़ना. तो कुछ उसी पे लिखा है, गौर फरमाए.
इरशाद.
मेरे आँखों में नमी को देख पाओ तो बताना, आँखों में नमी को देख पाओ तो बताना. होठों की चुप्पी को समझ पाओ तो बताना, आँखों में नमी को देख पाओ तो बताना. होठों में चुप्पी को समझ पाओ तो बताना. हंसते चेहरे के पीछे के दर्द को महसूस कर पाओ तो बताना. गुलाब कहते हो मुझे, गुलाब कहते हो मुझे, गुलाब में लगे कांटों को निकाल पाओ तो बताना. गुलाब में लगे कांटों को निकाल पाओ तो बताना. अब वो होता है ना, आप इतना लिखते हो तो कोई जिस इंसान को आप अंदर ही अंदर पसंद करते हो, वो आपसे आकर बोलता है मेरे लिए भी कुछ लिखो. तो फिर तो क्या लिखना ही क्या होगा. तो उस पर मैंने कुछ लिखा है. लिखना चाहा तुम्हें तो हमारी बात लिख दी, लिखना चाहा तुम्हें तो कुछ हमारी बात लिख दी. कुछ बिताए साथ लिख दी, पन्ने पलट कर देखा तो हमने तुम पे पूरी किताब लिख दी, हमने तुम पे पूरी किताब लिख दी.
अच्छा.
शुक्रिया शुक्रिया. अब मोहब्बत तो हो गया. कभी कभी आप बहुत टूट जाया करते हो और उस इंसान की ज़रूरत होती है आपको समेटने के लिए. फिर लगता है कुछ नहीं करना. तो उस पर बहुत ही 2 प्यारा सा शेर, 2 प्यारा लाइन है. इरशाद फरमाए. जब आप टूटे हो तो कैसा मन करता है, ना संवरने का ना निखरने का मन कर रहा है, ना संवरने का ना निखरने का मन कर रहा है. टूट चुकी हूँ मैं, बस तेरे बाहों में बिखरने का मन कर रहा है, बस तेरे बाहों में बिखरने का मन कर रहा है.
मुकम्मल कीजिए इसको दोबारा से एक बार.
दोबारा से, ठीक है. इरशाद.
इरशाद.
ना संवरने का ना निखरने का मन कर रहा है, ना संवरने का ना निखरने का मन कर रहा है. टूट चुकी हूँ मैं, बस तेरे बाहों में बिखरने का मन कर रहा है, बस तेरे बाहों में बिखरने का मन कर रहा है। अब मुझे किसी ने पूछा तुम्हें महबूब कैसा चाहिए, तो मेरा उस पे ये लिखना था, महंगी दौर में न महंगी घर न महंगी कार चाहिए, महंगी दौर में न महंगी घर न महंगी कार चाहिए, मेरा महबूब मेरा ख्याल रखे, बस इतना सा प्यार चाहिए, बस इतना सा प्यार चाहिए। अब किसी ने ब्रेकअप के बारे में बोला, तो उसके लिए ये है कि ब्रेकअप फ़ोन करके बोल दे हाँ चलो नहीं रहना है तुम्हारे साथ तो चल जाता है, बट ऐसा कुछ हो तो बहुत तकलीफ़ होती है। उस पे 4 लाइन है, कौन सही कौन गलत, कौन सही कौन गलत, पता नहीं कौन किसका साथी है,
क्या मिसरा है?
कौन सही कौन गलत, पता नहीं कौन किसका साथी है, तुम्हें किसी और के बाहों में देख लिया, अब और क्या देखना बाकी है, अब और क्या देखना बाकी है। वक्त की पाबंदी है, अपने बारे में कुछ जो मुझे जानना चाहते हैं, ये आखिरी के शेर मेरे बारे में है। इरशाद फरमाए,
इरशाद इरशाद।
मत जान इतना मुझे बिखरे हुए हैं हम,
हाय हाय हाय।
मत जान इतना मुझे बिखरे हुए हैं हम, समेटते समेटते खुद टूट जाओगे,
टूट जाओगे।
मत जान इतना मुझे बिखरे हुए हैं हम, समेटते समेटते खुद टूट जाओगे, कभी मेरे दर्द का अंदाज़ा हो गया तुम्हें, कभी मेरे दर्द का अंदाज़ा हो गया तुम्हें, तो खुदा की कसम तुम खुदा से ही रूठ जाओगे, खुदा की कसम तुम खुदा से ही रूठ जाओगे। That's my time. Thank you everyone. Thank you. You are a wonderful audience. Thank you.
Yeah, come on, everyone. Sana from Hyderabad, everyone. Thank you so much, Sana. Thank you so much for sharing your wise words with us about love, like you mentioned. I'm glad someone spoke about love. It doesn't feel like a poetry open mic. It feels like a conference. It is. Thank you so much. Cool. I'll call the next person. We'll keep it rolling. I'll come back. We'll talk. Yeah. Can we please have Kapita? Is that the right way to say it? Okay. Everyone together. What happened?
Good. Best of luck.
Thank you. So, hi guys. My poetry is basically about a letter to myself, which I have wrote when I just turned 20. Okay. So, all of us are in 20s kind of thing. So, hope you will relate it. So, shall I start?
एक बार जोरदार ताली हो जाए।
So, dear me, I know life is too stressful these days, where relationships are materialistic and friendships are fake. In the generation of hookup and casual, you're finding happiness of your old school days. Nothing is going according to the plan. Again that random messy 9 to 5 day. Nothing is going according to the plan. Again that random 9 to 5 day. It's okay. The hard days will pass on. And learning lessons will be continued anyways. But till then, I want you to smile. Smile like you mean it. Laugh. Laugh like you feel it. Really, try it. Your eyes are the door into your souls. Just peep inside and find your next happy goals. Maybe I can see how hard you're trying, stepping, falling, emotionally dying, and my pressure to see you get better causes you start crying. But I want you to be stronger, be confident, stand taller. Maybe you don't love yourself yet, but as time passes, I promise you will find yourself again before it's too late. I believe you will learn to swim once you start sink. Until then, I want you to shine so bright that you will never surrender and always fight. Laugh like there is no tomorrow. Be silly. Enjoy what life brings your way.
I want nothing more than to see you happy and to be a part of your blissful days. This time, I want you to explore the world within you. And I want you to enjoy your. This time, I want you to enjoy. This time, I want you to explore the world within you, just like Mr. Bean enjoys his own company too. It's okay to not get fit into this Gen Z generation. You are you, and that's pretty too. They say, kindest one are those who makes others happy. But what they don't say, to make others happy, you should be happy first. And that's my time. Thank you so much for having me here, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for my non-verbal communication coming across to you. Thank you so much. I think that's a very sweet gesture. I always find letters to past selves very emotional, and I feel like it's a very weird space to share with your own self and to look back in time and do it. That's how. If you don't mind me asking, when did you write this? How many years back was this? How many years back were you 20?
I guess 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay, so this was around just pandemic coming off
Yeah.
out of pandemic. Okay, that's mad. And when did you begin writing?
Somewhere
Around that time.
around that time only.
Okay.
3 years ago.
But it just was it a random thought, or did you write before in life and you're like, I should write again?
Actually, it was my first experience as a 20. Everything was new, and
Yeah.
you know that exposure of the world, reality.
Yeah.
It confused you that, oh shit, what is this? What is this? So
Fair
that
enough.
made me think like that, and I wrote all that things.
Anyone who's 20 right now? Anyone else? Yeah. 20. Okay. Does that help to just see the future and be like, okay, this is okay. You're worried.
No,
Might a little bit. Okay. I thought you were worried about it. Okay. Cute, man, cute. I'm going to turn 29. I'm surprised as fuck. It's bizarre, dude. I came to this city when I was 21. And yeah, I'm going to turn 29 in June. And I can't. Like, people around me are just like having conversations saying, and like my brother's also come down. He's 24. So, and we have a few friends who are around his age. So they all are just like, oh my God, I'm going to turn 25. Oh my God, wow. And I'm like, you kids, just be quiet. Like, I'm in late 20s, dude. I have 1 year and then I'm 30. Oh my God. Every time people ask me how are you celebrating a birthday between 25 and 30, I'm like, I'm not celebrating right now. I will wake up on my 30th birthday and I will cry, and that's my celebration. Okay? That's my happy birthday for everybody. That I'm going to do. Yeah, I think that's the right way to go, right? That's anyone 30 or 30? Anyone? Okay, cool. If you do end up crying on a 30th birthday, let me know. It's a very overwhelming feeling. You wake up and everyone's like, happy birthday. And you're like, yeah, I'm 30. Oh my God. 3 decades on this planet Earth. Not going there. Okay, I'll call the next person, come back and talk to you, okay? Let's go. Can we please have Azhar? Did I say it right? Azhar? Okay, cool. Let him come, we'll... Or we can call someone else. Are you good? It's fine. You don't have to take pressure. You can say no.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to call you on stage. Yeah. Just like 10 seconds. You can come back, okay? Okay, now, okay, guys, nothing happened, okay? So now start clapping. Okay, please have Azhar. Little more. 2 more seconds.
हाय एवरीवन तो पोइट्री का शुरुआत करते हैं तो सुनिएगा कि हाल ये मेरा कभी पहले नहीं था जैसा हूँ मैं आजकल पहले नहीं था और हो भी सकता है कि तुम बदली नहीं हो ये रवैया पर तेरा पहले नहीं था
क्या कहना
और मिल गई शोहरत तो तुम इठला रहे हो आज है दौलत ये धन पहले नहीं था।
पहले नहीं था। बहुत खूब।
और रखता था पलकों पे मुझको ये ज़माना, इस तरह मैं दर बदर पहले नहीं था।
पहले नहीं था।
और मुझको ले आया यहाँ तक गम ये मेरा,
कम ये मेरा।
मुझको ले आया यहाँ तक गम ये मेरा, मुझको मैं खाने का लत पहले नहीं था।
पहले नहीं था। बहुत खूब।
और कातिलों के साथ देखा तो हुआ शक, कातिलों के साथ देखा तो हुआ शक, दोस्तों पे शक मुझे पहले नहीं था।
पहले नहीं था।
और आपके आ जाने से रोशन हुआ है, आपके आ जाने से रोशन हुआ है फ़िज़ा में जो महक पहले नहीं था। और मुझको बेपर्दा किया इन आँधियों ने, मुझको बेपर्दा किया इन आँधियों ने, आसमां के नीचे सर पहले नहीं था।
पहले नहीं।
और घर हुआ करता था मेरा इस जगह पे, घर हुआ करता था मेरा इस जगह पे ये खंडर पहले नहीं था।
पहले नहीं था।
और कट गया जब गांव मेरा तब बसाइए,
क्या बात।
कट गया जब गांव मेरा तब बसाइए, जो तुम्हारा शहर है अब पहले नहीं था।
पहले नहीं था। क्या बात है।
और एक मोहब्बत एक शायरी सुनिएगा
कैसा।
कि तुमको अमीरी भाने लगी अब शायद गुर्बत भूल गई, तुमको अमीरी भाने लगी अब शायद गुर्बत भूल गई,
भूल गई।
नया हमसफ़र पा करके तुम मेरी मोहब्बत भूल गई।
मेरी मोहब्बत भूल गई। क्या
और
बात।
बहुत खास था मैं भी कल तक लेकिन अब बेगाना हूँ,
ये गाना।
बहुत खास था मैं भी कल तक लेकिन अब बेगाना हूँ, साथ मिल गया किसी और का मेरी ज़रूरत भूल गई।
मेरी ज़रूरत भूल गई।
और अरसा हो गया मिलकर तुमसे चेहरा तुम्हारा देखे हुए, अरसा हो गया मिलकर तुमसे चेहरा तुम्हारा देखे हुए, रहते रहते शहर के घर में गांव का रास्ता भूल गई।
गाँव का रास्ता भूल गई।
और मेरी गली से गुजरी कल तुम और मुझको आवाज़ न दी, मेरी गली से गुजरी कल तुम और मुझको आवाज़ न
आवाज़ तक न
दी, मरती थी मिलने को कल तक मुझसे मिलना भूल गई।
मुझसे मिलना भूल गई।
और बेवफा देखा तो कहीं मैं लेकिन तुझसा ना देखा, मैंने सिखाया तुमको मोहब्बत मेरी मोहब्बत भूल गई।
हाय हाय हाय।
और साथ खड़ा था हरदम तेरे सुख दुख में मैं धूप छाँव में, भूल गया मैं करके ऐसा तू मेरा ऐसा भूल गई।
हाय हाय।
और आखिरी लाइन है कि मिलता है अब सुकून तुमको लिपट के उसकी बाहों में, मिलता है अब सुकून तुमको लिपट के उसकी बाहों में, उसकी बाहें बहाने लगी अब मेरा कंधा भूल गई।
मेरा कंधा भूल गई। क्या गाना।
एक रिजर्वेशन के ऊपर थोड़ा हट के मोहब्बत से हट के एक नज़्म लिखा हूँ, सुनिएगा। रिजर्वेशन के ऊपर तो सांप रिजर्वेशन का मुझको इस तरह डसता रहा, सांप रिजर्वेशन का मुझको इस तरह डसता रहा, जहर से उसके मैं अजहर तिल तिल के मरता रहा। और 60% ला के लड़का सीट मेरी ले गया, 80% ला के मैं उसका मुंह तकता रहा।
मुंह तकता रहा। बहुत बढ़िया।
और मैं जगह रातों को कितनी अच्छा कॉलेज पाने को, मैं जगह रातों को कितनी अच्छा कॉलेज पाने को, वो फ़कत बस पास होने के लिए पढ़ता रहा। और लिस्ट मुझको देखकर उस वक्त हैरानी हुई, लिस्ट मुझको देखकर उस वक्त हैरानी हुई, आखिर में था नाम मेरा, आखिर में था नाम मेरा, ऊपर वो लड़का रहा।
ऊपर वो लड़का रहा। बहुत।
और उसका अपना घर भी है, उसका अपना घर भी है और घर में कुछ नौकर भी हैं। बाप सारी उम्र मेरा एक कंडक्टर रहा और थी फीस मेरी 1.5 लाख, पर नहीं मिली स्कॉलरशिप, उसको मिली स्कॉलरशिप थी फीस बस 70,000। और फॉर्म भरा मैं कर्जे लेके, उसके लिए निःशुल्क था।
निःशुल्क था।
जो गवर्नमेंट एग्ज़ाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं दे कैन रिलेट टू दिस पोएम। फॉर्म भरा मैं कर्जे लेके, उसके लिए निःशुल्क था। बात आई जब नौकरी की, मैं उसमें भी कमतर रहा और मिल गई है नौकरी अब उसको अच्छे पोस्ट की, मैं अब भी बेरोज़गार हूँ, पढ़ने में मैं बेहतर रहा। और यहाँ से ख़त्म करता लास्ट लाइन है हाँ, कि मेरी खता इतनी सी है कि मैं हूँ ओपन कास्ट का, अपनी खामी दर्शाने को मैं ये कविता पढ़ रहा। आज का मैं अछूत हूँ आज का मैं शूद्र भी, यही बात मैं मान करके जीवन व्यतीत कर रहा। थैंक यू।
क्या बात है। क्या बात है।
Properly, come on. Yeah, thank you. सर आप कितने टाइम से लिख रहे हो? 7-8 साल से।
क्या बात।
कुछ कहाँ से एग्जैक्टली कहाँ से इंस्पायर हुए थे या? ओह वाओ, तो आपके घर पे तो मतलब हाँ मुशायरे चलते होंगे घर के अंदर ही, सुबह उठ के चाय बैठते हुए। अच्छा हाँ, वो हाई स्टैंडर्ड थोड़ा रहेगा उनका भी। अच्छा, उनको नहीं चाहते वो। अच्छा, उन लोग ने देख लिया है जो इसमें। लेकिन उस टाइम पे तो स्ट्रगल था ही। मतलब अभी तो रिसोर्सेज है, ये सब है, बट हाँ ओके. तो कुछ बोलने वाले हो, कब बोलने वाले हो, दिखाने वाले हो कि परफॉर्म कर लोगे बस एक दिन, क्या बैठो आज आज खा. ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच. कैन प्लीज हैव एन applause? Yeah. Okay, I'll do a quick story, then I'll call the next person. I'll say, you know what, you will say what, okay? You know what? What? Okay, so I used to teach kids, okay? And kids are fun. And being the teacher was also fun, but like sometimes it's just like too much, because they're too much energy, right? So one day, it was Ambedkar Jayanti the next day, so we had to go and tell them कि भाई कल छुट्टी है. उनको नहीं पता था ये. तो गया मैं उनके पास and I was like, okay guys, okay, we then settle down. So tomorrow. And they're like, yeah, tomorrow. And I was like, kal. And they're like, kal. You don't have to come. And I was going to say the reason. Before that, they started celebrating. They didn't even care what was the next day. I'm just like, wait, for what? You know what? They're like, arey, chalega sir, kal chutti hai kya? Okay, fine. So this is one example. Now I'll take you back to when I was in school. So when I was in school, and I'm from Bangalore, so I'll give you context before this, okay? You need to know two people. One is Dr. Rajkumar. Dr. Rajkumar is like Amitabh, but in the Kannada industry. He's that big. He was that big. He's passed away. So he was really huge. People would go mad if his movies came. Theatre mein ja rahe, naach rahe, you know, like the busting crackers. It's like a celebration. And the second person, which I think you guys must have heard, his name was Veerappan. Veerappan, anyone? Veerappan? Anyone who knows Veerappan? No, very few people. Okay, Veerappan was a smuggler who used to live between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. ठीक है? वो सैंडलवुड स्मगल करता था. He would smuggle different other things, ivory tusks of elephants and all of that. And he was this on the run criminal in a way. ठीक है? Now one day we were in school. Okay. One afternoon after lunch, teacher comes in. She comes a little late, which is weird already because teacher late नहीं आती है वैसे. So teacher comes in. She's like, so tomorrow. We were like, yeah, tomorrow. She's like, for actually, we don't know how long, but from tomorrow onwards, you guys will have to stay at home. And as soon as she said that, we started celebrating. We didn't care whose reason, what. I was trying to say, guys, be quiet, be quiet. You guys know Dr. Rajkumar, right? We're like, yeah, the actor. They're like, yeah, he got kidnapped. Everyone started cheering and clapping. And we were like, wow, dude, chutti. Like, this is it, right? There was no other understanding. Bro, this is a very serious matter. Because one of the biggest stars of the city, of the state, has been kidnapped by this kidnapper, right? But we all were like, wow, dude, पता नहीं कब आएगा वो वापस. छुट्टी है भाई. तो हम लोग घर जा रहे थे, ठीक है, ये सब हुआ. Now what exactly happened was, and I still don't know, okay, how this happened. No one knows how this happened, but it happened. Veerappan went to Rajkumar's house. How he has house address? Nobody knows. He go to his house. उसके घर पे जाके, he has kidnapped Rajkumar, who at that point was 65 years old. Kidnapped him, take him to a jungle, and kept him there. Now, here's what we also didn't know. Veerappan was a very big fan of Rajkumar. Okay, and he didn't kidnap him for that reason. He kidnapped because he wanted some good record on his on his track record. Ki dekho maine kya kiya. So and the story goes that he kept Rajkumar in a very comforting place. He would sit with him, talk to him every day. They would share meals. And it just became like this thing. And we in the city are panicking because we were playing at 6 in the evening because we have nothing to do now. So I can see some shops open. Those Kattar fans came and they were like, "Ban karo dukan." And that guy's like, "Kar rahe, ban." He's like, "Nahi, ban karo abhi." He's like, "Nahi, kar rahe." तो पत्थर लिया और उसके बोर्ड पे मारने लगे, ठीक है. So they were like, ठीक है, बंद करते हैं. बंद किया. And for 7, 8 or 9 days, we didn't have school. And honestly, it was the best time ever. I'm saying it as a kid and as an adult. It was a great time because we couldn't do anything about it. There was like a mini lockdown where they were not allowing anyone to go out to do anything. So our parents are at home, families at home. We're watching TV like once in a while to see updates ki kya hua, kuch mila, nahi mila. Kuch nahi hua. Now the worry was not that he will get back. We were sure he will get back. There is no way nothing's going to happen to him and stuff. So he's going to come back. You know what the worry was? कि कौन से दिन पे आ रहा है क्योंकि हमको असाइनमेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स दिए थे. Now projects were after when this happened on that day project we got in the first half of the day. और उसने बोला था कि 8 दिन या 9 दिन के बाद you have to submit it. Now we were at home. We were like क्या पता dude होगा भी नहीं and they won't take it seriously. Now we started seeing dates of probability. They said Monday ko hoga, Tuesday ko hoga. And then we started like, we didn't have phones then to coordinate with each other. So I had to call our close friends and be like, are you doing the project? Are you doing the project? And everyone's like, no dude, school might not open. Pura rumors chal raha hai. Finally they decided to open the school on the day where we all had to give project. And then everyone came to class, including all the high achievers who would generally do the project. They also took a break and they came back. And when we found out, and the day we all came back, we were really disappointed, dude. We were like, एक दो और दिन करता तो क्या हो जाता है, dude? Like, sorry guys, but that's what our thought was. We can't do anything. We were like, अरे एक दो दिन और लगता तो project नहीं होता. We didn't have to come face this. Why did we have to? He got caught. We can't do anything about it. He comes out. Maybe we have something. I don't know. We had something to do. But yeah, that was one time where we really, without thinking, got a break. And it was one of the best times, guys. Honestly, I played all day. Didn't care. It seemed like lockdown because everything was shut. But we could still like do our thing. Like they didn't stop kids. They didn't stop people from roaming around. But they were like, "Dukaan mat kholo. Don't celebrate." Like basically they were like, "Don't live life." Because the superstar has gone away. And then he came back and it was all fine. And till date, no one knows how he entered his house. Veerappan entered this guy's house, this bigger star's house. Imagine someone telling you, okay, it's not going to happen, guys. Okay, don't panic when I say this. Imagine some guy just enters Shah Rukh's house and just takes him and goes away. Like, it's bizarre, right, to think of. It's just like, bro, every Sunday people go and they can't even get close to anything. This guy's gone inside. Anyways, that's it. The end. The end. That's it. Nothing else happened. Then like 10 years later, 8, 6, 7 years later, they finally found Veerappan. They caught him, they found him, and they shot him. So like that was the end of him. And then years later, Dr. Rajkumar passed away, and that was also tragic when he passed away. But it was a fun time in school. Anyways, cool. I'll call the next person. Okay, start clapping. Can we please have Amina? Keep clapping till she comes on stage.
Hi everyone.
They will be little. I'll try to not. This guru doesn't make much noise, but okay.
So, hi everyone, my name is Amina, and so everybody is reciting poem about love. So I thought even I will go for something like this, my love for Mother Earth. I was really confused out of my 450 poems which one to pick up, but I thought of picking up this. The title of my poem is मैं सिखाऊंगी. मेरी ओवर थिंकिंग की बड़ी आदत है. रोज़ घबरा जाती हूँ, हर वक्त कुछ सोचती हूँ जैसे कोई इबादत है. मम्मी को बटर चिकन के लिए मना कर दाल चावल बनाने कहा. जब तुम माँ बनोगी ना तब पता चलेगा का ताना मिल गया. आज जब खाना खाते वक्त टीवी पे इतने दंगे सिर्फ धर्म के नाम पे देखे, हलक से मेरी मनपसंद दाल नहीं उतरी, बस सोचा क्यों सब इतने बहके. ये जो दंगे कर रहे हैं उन्हें बचपन से कितना गलत सिखाया होगा, ऐसा सोचने लगी. मैं माँ बनूंगी तो क्या करूँगी ये सोचने लगी. मैं सिखाऊंगी कि जब पूजा हो रही हो तो खामोश रहना, चाहे उसका अर्थ ना समझे, और जब आज़ान हो तो बात ना कर, उसका एहतराम करते. मैं सिखाऊंगी जब कोई तिलक लगाए तो उसे पोंछने मत कहना. जब कोई लड़की हिजाब पहने तुम उसे ये उतारो ज़्यादा अच्छी लगेगी, ऐसा मत कहना. मैं सिखाऊंगी जब हर रोज़ कोई मंदिर जाए तो उसे टू धार्मिक मत कहना. जब कोई सिर्फ जुम्मा नमाज पढ़े तो उसे आधा मुसलमान मत कहना. मैं सिखाऊंगी जब श्रावण चल रहा हो तो चिकन नगेट्स कितने टेस्टी होते हैं ये मत कहना. जब तुम्हारा दोस्त रोज़ा रखे तो उसे स्मोक तो कर ले, ये मत कहना. मैं सिखाऊंगी जब कोई तुम्हें इस्लाम के बारे में पूछे तो सही और सिर्फ सच कहना. और जब दिवाली आए तो पटाखों के साथ अपना प्यार भी दे देना. मैं सिखाऊंगी जब कोई कुछ गलत काम करे तो मैनिपुलेट करके हमारे में ये चलता है मत कहना. और जब कोई एक इंसान गलत करे तो सारे धर्म को उसका दोष मत देना. मैं सिखाऊंगी दिवाली में सिर्फ व्हाट्सएप मैसेजेस नहीं, सच्ची दुआएं भी भेजें, और ईद में सिर्फ शीरकुरमा की रेसिपी नहीं, उनका गम भी सुन लें. मैं सिखाऊंगी जब ये समझ आए कि बप्पा सिर्फ जब ये नहीं समझ में आए कि बप्पा सिर्फ 10 दिन के लिए ही क्यों आते हैं तो थोड़ा ज्ञान ले ले. और जब लगे कि हम दरगाह को ही अल्लाह मानते हैं तो एक बार पूछ लें. मैं सिखाऊंगी जब गीता मिल जाए तो इज्जत से संभाल के रखे और कुरान के सिर्फ शब्द ही नहीं उसकी गहराई भी समझे। मैं सिखाऊंगी रमज़ान में गरीबों के घर फ्रूट्स देना कितना अच्छा होता है और होली में किसी नमाजी को गुलाल ना लगाना कितना बेहतर होता है। मैं सिखाऊंगी अल्लाह, मोहम्मद और कुरान की आयतें। मैं सिखाऊंगी हनुमान जी, उनकी वानर सेना, सीता जी और उनकी अग्नि परीक्षा। मैं सिखाऊंगी कैसे जब राम रोए तो आंसू पोंछ ले और जब रहीम रोए तो पानी दे गले लगा ले। मैं ये सिखाऊंगी कि अगर उनके पुश्तों ने तुम्हारे धर्म का अनादर किया हो तो उसका बदला अभी की पीढ़ी से ना ले, और जब तुम्हें लोग भड़काने की कोशिश करे तो गन ले विद्यार्थियों पर ना चलाए। मैं सिखाऊंगी कैसे मौलाना हो या पंडित देखकर उनका आदर कर ले, और जब कोई नास्तिक हो तो भी उसे मुस्कान दे दे। मैं सिखाऊंगी कैसे इंसान बने और धर्म से पहले इंसानियत का मान करें। अब इतना सोचते सोचते जब टीवी पर वापस नज़र पड़ी तो मरने वालों की संख्या बढ़ गई। ओवर थिंकिंग को मेरी एक ज़मीन मिल गई। सोचा बच्चे तो तब होंगे जब कुछ रहेगा, इंसानियत की डोर पता नहीं कौन थामेगा। सब बिखर गया अल्लाह और राम के नाम से, शायद ईश्वर ने हमें नहीं भेजा था इस काम से। बहुत घबरा गई मैं और उदास भी हुई। अम्मी से पूछा, अम्मी कयामत कब आएगी? मुस्कुराकर उन्होंने टीवी की ओर देखा और कहा, आ रही है। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you. Thank you. It was almost like world peace for like 4 minutes. It's nice. It's nice to see people not do that. Okay, we have 4 people left. Okay, are you guys excited? Ready? Yeah. Anyone got any big plans today? Sunday? Yeah. What are you up to today? It's your birthday today. Oh, happy birthday. You should have told me before. We can still do it now also, guys. Okay, let's embarrass this moment. Okay, wherever. If you want to come here, if you feel like you have so much, you want to come here, you want to sit there, we'll all just wish once, yeah? Together, yeah? Let's do it, yeah? What? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Kapita is a name. Kalpita. Oh, then उस पे पता नहीं कुछ तो उस पे अलग स्पेलिंग लिखा था. Okay, sorry. Kalpita. My bad. Happy birthday. Woo! Thank you for choosing to spend this half of a day with us. Are you gonna go crazy, or do you like it like subtle and quiet? Simple. Okay, so just cake, food. That's it. Sounds good, man. Have fun. Have a good birthday. Have a good year. It's really cool, dude. Birthdays are like, I think birthdays are fun for you, but I just feel it's too much attention for one day. When everyone in the world gives you attention for one day, right? My friends are like, they don't care on other days. Suddenly today they're like, oh, what's your plan? What are you gonna do? And I'm like, just shut up. Like, just, I don't want to tell you. And I feel like the older you get, the less I want to do on my birthday. I want to sleep more and not meet people. Because I'm like, I do that every day. How is this day any special for me? I don't get that access. And also now, because we're adults, we do like birthday lunch. Like birthday dinner. It's not anymore like, party kab hai? Come to your house, do all that. I loved it. When we were kids, I loved those parties. Those were like really, really fun. When you could do samosa and cake and just be happy in life. And get like good gifts. Now it's just like, so much effort. Everything you need is equivalent to like, sometimes people ask me, what do you want birthday? I'm like, pay my rent. I'll be happy. Just get me a house for this month. Those are the adult requirements I need right now. Cool. The 4 more people. Are you guys excited? Yeah? Okay. We'll have the next person. A little more. Come on, 4 more people. Can we please have Kajal? Hey, little more. Come on. Everybody.
Hi. My name is Kajal Advani. I'm a writer and a spoken word artist. And actually, before I get into my piece, Harsh told you all about a show. And I also want to say something about that show. I'm not a part of the performers, but I know I know like 4 or 5 performers. I'm familiar with everyone's work. The show itself is for 2 hours. I would be traveling one way for an hour and one way for like, basically my entire travel time would be pretty much equal to the show. And that's just because I know, firstly, they're good friends. Plus, I know that their art is worth it. So definitely buy tickets for that show because it's going to be great. Okay. I will start now. Harsh, you can restart the timer if you want. I gave you nice promotion. But okay. He spoke about being on stage. I had a good experience on stage, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today itself. So, I have always loved writing. I have been writing since I was 9 years old, so I've been writing for more than half my life at this point. And I've also liked performing. I've had that performing ka keeda inside me. Like, give me a stage, give me a mic, I want to talk. When I was in 4th standard, I was chosen as the archangel among the guardian angels. I was like the head girl of the primary section. So when I went into 5th, when like the new people were decided, oh, there's the ceremony, my mom was invited as the chief guest because she was the mom of the first archangel, and my mom had to give a speech. And I go up to my teacher and I'm like, can I give a speech as well? I didn't write anything, but I was like, I also want to go and give a speech. So I was that person. And that has carried on even during secondary. For every elocution competition ever, be it in English, Hindi, Marathi, pata nahi, I would try for everything. Like, English में I used to read somebody's mother. हिंदी में कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती, लेकिन मतलब मेरी हार हो जाती थी. Problem वही था. I would never get selected for any of the elocution competitions. But that didn't stop me. कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. तो मैं कोशिश करती थी. I would go every year and I would try the same pieces. I don't know why I didn't change the pieces. But there was also the time I really started writing, so maybe it was just that writer in me wanted to perform her own thing, or I'm making excuses. I don't know. But in 10th standard, they came up with this new concept called extempore competition. Basically, they tell you the topic just before you are about to go on stage, and you just have to say stuff. So it's a mixture of improv and storytelling. Right now, I do storytelling, I also do improv, but that time I didn't do anything. I was a nerd. I would not do anything. But I was trying for elocution every single year because I had that keeda for performing. So I tried for this as well. My school had 4 divisions. Each standard had 4 divisions, and there were going to be 3 people who were selected from each division. And I actually made it past the elimination round. But I had never gone until that point, so I started freaking out. And I was like, ma'am, I can't do this. She's like, no, you have to try. I was like, ठीक है, I mean, okay, I'll try. Let's just try. कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. So our school, because we were just in 10th, they like twisted the rules a little and they gave us a list of topics one day before, 16 topics, and they're like, next day you have to pick up the shit and then you'll know what to talk. So I went home, I prepared for most of the topics. I prepared, I wrote essays. I loved writing essays. So I would like write essays. Next day I go, they call us 1 hour before the competition starts and they are like all these chairs ready and we pick up our topics. Mine was rickshaw wala. One thing that I had not prepped at all. But writer, I had my paper with me, I had a green pen, so I went. I wrote something. And then it started. There was one girl who was anchoring and she would call the performer, she would mention their topic. When she mentioned mine, there was an audible gasp throughout the room. What is she gonna talk? And my best friend knew this one story about me where I left my water bottle in the rickshaw and he actually came back to give it to me. So she was like, I was hoping you would say that. And I did say it. So I went, I spoke, and I was very nervous. Like, right now when I perform, I use my hands a lot. That time I forgot. I was just like, my hands piche like aisa. Towards the end, I remembered, oh, I can use my hands as well. So I started using my hands as well. And then got over, I went, I sat back down, and then results time. The most difficult and the most stressful time. Before I tell you all the results, one thing you all must know. My dada, the previous night, he had a dream that I won something. So in the morning when I was at school, he called my mom and he told her about it. And when I got home that day, my house was here. I ran from the building gate shouting, Mama, I came second. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kajal. Always a pleasure listening to you. 3 more people? Yeah? Okay. Next, I'm going to call this one person who's been an extra motivator in our audience, who's just been motivating every single person as they come, okay? And this time, it's our turn to motivate him back, okay? Together, everyone? Start clapping, start clapping, start. Can we please have RK sing? Hey, everyone, together. Say, and now on 3, 2, 1, you say all the best, okay? He's been saying that to everyone. 3, 2, 1.
शुक्रिया, सभी को नमस्कार। सभी को नमस्कार, राम राम। मेरा नाम RK सिंह है। पहली बार कुछ सुनाने जा रहा हूँ। स्टार्ट करता हूँ। दिल्ली की सुनसान सी गलियों में बस एक जिंदा लाश थी मैं, कि दिल्ली की सुनसान सी गलियों में बस एक जिंदा लाश थी मैं। 35-36 टुकड़ों में कहीं यहाँ तो कहीं वहाँ थी मैं, कि उसकी हैवानियत से अनजान थी तभी तो एक जिंदा लाश थी मैं, कि उसकी हैवानियत से अनजान थी तभी तो एक जिंदा लाश थी मैं। एक कमज़ोर नारी पर वो अपनी मर्दानगी दिखा रहा था, एक कमज़ोर नारी पर वो अपनी मर्दानगी दिखा रहा था। अपनी ही मरी हुई महबूबा को 35 टुकड़ों में काट रहा था। वो इंसान नहीं शैतान की जात का था, वो इंसान नहीं शैतान की जात का था। अपनी ही मोहब्बत के सीने पे खंजर चला रहा था। उसके एक बार में मर चुकी थी मैं, अपने ही जिस्मों के अंगों से बट चुकी थी मैं। अपनों से बगावत करने वाली थी मैं, मुंबई की रहने वाली थी मैं, मुंबई की रहने वाली थी मैं। एक टाइम था ऐसा, ऑनलाइन पे मुझे किसी से प्यार हुआ था तो मैंने उसको प्रपोज किया था। उसी पे कुछ सुना रहा हूँ। पता नहीं, अभी तक रिप्लाई नहीं आया। कि मिली हो ऑनलाइन की दुनिया में, तुझे हकीकत की दुनिया में लाना चाहता हूँ। कि मिली हो ऑनलाइन की दुनिया में, तुझे हकीकत की दुनिया में लाना चाहता हूँ। सबने दिया होगा फूल गुलाब का तुझे, किसी ने इनबॉक्स में लव यू तो किसी ने नंबर तक दिया होगा। मैं माँ के झुमके और कंगन तुझे पहनाना चाहता हूँ। कोई खून का रिश्ता नहीं तेरा और मेरा, एक दिल का रिश्ता है जो तुमसे ताउम्र निभाना चाहता हूँ। एक दिल का रिश्ता है जो ताउम्र तुमसे निभाना चाहता हूँ। हाँ, मैं जीते जी तेरी बाहों में जन्नते मकाम चाहता हूँ। माँ को पूजते हैं लोग जिस तरह, मेरी जान मैं तुझे भी पूजना चाहता हूँ। माँ को पूजते हैं लोग जिस तरह, मेरी जान मैं तुझे भी पूजना चाहता हूँ। जो लोग लड़कियों को बोझ समझते हैं, फिर क्यों अपनी माँ को अनमोल समझते हैं। क्या खुदा, मैं अपनी एक अलग पहचान बनाना चाहता हूँ। मैं अपने महबूब को ताउम्र चाहना चाहता हूँ। कोई जोरू का गुलाम कहता है तो कहता रहे, कोई जोरू का गुलाम कहता है तो कहता रहे। ऐ खुदा, ये गुलामी मैं आखिरी दम तक करना चाहता हूँ। कि बेटियाँ गिराने के चक्कर में कई कई मकान वीरान हो जाते हैं, कि बेटियाँ गिराने के चक्कर में कई कई मकान वीरान हो जाते हैं। कई अनाथ तो ऐ खुदा कई बे औलाद हो जाते हैं। और मैम ने जो पढ़ रहे थे उनके ऊपर कुछ है कि गुलामी के अंधेरों में वो साथ थे, कि गुलामी के अंधेरों में वो साथ थे। आज़ादी के उजालों में बिछड़ गए। आंधी चली ऐसी जात पात की, अपने अपनों से बिछड़ गए। आंधी चली ऐसी जात पात की, अपने अपनों से बिछड़ गए। ये देख कर बादल का सीना भी फट गया, जब एक ही तलवार के 2 मयार बन गए। हिंदुस्तान पाकिस्तान, जब एक ही तलवार के 2 मयार बन गए। कि मजहब के नाम पर कई रिश्ते छोड़ जाते हैं। जो बरसों से रहते थे भाइयों की तरह, आज वही कांच की तरह टूट जाते हैं। हल्की सी चिंगारी मिलते ही एक दूजे को भूल जाते हैं। बहाकर एक दूजे का खून खुद को हिंदू मुसलमान बताते हैं, खुद को हिंदू मुसलमान बताते हैं। एक शेर है जो मोहब्बत करते हैं सभी के लिए है। अब अगर मिलना है तो यहाँ वहाँ मत मिल, अब अगर मिलना है तो यहाँ वहाँ मत मिल। वहाँ मिल जहाँ प्यार और एहसास के सहारे दिन बिताए जाते हैं, जहाँ महबूब की तस्वीरें कैमरे में कैद नहीं की जाती, आँखों में बसा ली जाती है। जहाँ महबूब की तस्वीरें कैमरे में कैद नहीं की जाती, आँखों में बसा ली जाती है। जहाँ मोहब्बत के नाम पे कपड़े नहीं उतरवाए जाते, जहाँ वक्त और हालात ख़राब हो जाने पर मोहब्बत नहीं बदली जाती, कि वहाँ मिल जहाँ प्यार के नाम पर बेवफाई नहीं की जाती।
One more time. Thank you. आप कब से लिख रहे हो? 7 महीने से। ठीक है। ऐसा कुछ स्पेसिफिक कुछ हुआ था कि कुछ बस लिखने लगे आप? बस एक दिन उठा और आपने बोला कि आज भाई लिखूंगा मैं आज। ठीक है, अच्छी बात है, लिखते रहो। आई थिंक इट्स अ फन थिंग टू डू. Thank you so much. Okay, 2 more people. Before that, again, I need to plug in something else. We've started this new series of experimental shows called Creative Block Party. I don't know if any of you have heard of it, seen it anywhere around. So we have a poet, storyteller, and one singer-songwriter, musician who comes, and we try to do an experimental show. तो हर महीने एक शो होता है वो लाइनअप का. तो इस महीने नेक्स्ट वेडनेसडे, द कमिंग वेडनेसडे 22nd of February, वी हैव अ शो. इट्स कम्प्लीटली फ्री फॉर एवरीवन टू अटेंड. उसका एक RSVP लिंक है, वो आपको भरना है. अब वो RSVP लिंक, इफ यू फॉलो हैबिटेट, इफ यू डोंट, प्लीज डू. इफ we'll put a story up tomorrow with the details and the RSVP. All you have to do is just fill the RSVP form. You can get a +1, +2, +5. If you have more friends who are interested, you can come. We have a very good lineup this Wednesday. We also have a rapper. Instead of like musician, we usually have singer-songwriter. We have a rapper this time who's going to come try out. She's really good. And we have also a nice, fun, talented bunch of people are doing it, and I'm going to be hosting that. So the RSVP link will find on Habitat's thing, or you can also you can also follow me if you want. There's no pressure. But if you're on Instagram any point of time and you feel like, man, maybe I should, just go and type @YSOHARSH. It's why so harsh, because like I think the world is too harsh. I mean, it's like a reminder to myself that I don't need to be harsh to myself and everyone around, because everyone's an asshole. No one heard that. Okay, cool. It's all right. The world is weird, man. We all know, right, what kind of world we're living in. So I just feel like, why be harsh to... The world is already harsh towards you. Why are you being harsh to yourself? That's not a fair thing to do. So it's a reminder for me. And if you guys remember it someday, do follow. So I'll put details up there also, and there'll be details on Habitat Story also. If you'd like to come, again, please make it. For 22nd and 26th, you'll have to buy tickets for that. Please do make it for that also. And spread it out, share it with your friends. Honestly, it'll be really a great thing for us to have you guys there. Cool. Next person. Yeah, 2 more people. That's it, guys. 2 more. That's all. Then home. Birthday, home. You guys can roam around Bombay. I think it's a good plan, okay? Start clapping. Everyone, together. Last second person. Start clapping. Can we please have Pallavi? Keep clapping till she comes on stage.
Hello. Hi, everybody. I am Pallavi. ठीक है? As promised, I'll do mimicry for you guys first. ठीक है? So I can mimic a lot of cartoons, okay? So I'll just do one because I have to perform also. ठीक है? चली हवा चली शहर के आए पाए, तुम जानो मैं ना मानो हाय. Hello Vinesh, कहाँ जा रहे हो? So if you all know, you should know this. Okay? Thank you. आगे के लिए तालियां बजाओ, ठीक है? नहीं और बजा देना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. ठीक है? तो एक सवाल पूछती हूँ, ठीक है? किस को अपने बेस्ट फ्रेंड से प्यार हुआ है? बस रेज योर हैंड्स. हाँ, मुझे नहीं हुआ. लेकिन उसको हो गया था. ठीक है, उसकी वजह से मेरी लग गई. तो ऐसा हो गया था ना, उस टाइम ही वॉज प्रपोजिंग टू मी एंड आई वाज लाइक नहीं, आई डोंट फील एनीथिंग. तो मेरे को उसकी हेल्प करने का ही मन कर रहा था, बट आई कुडंट डू एनीथिंग. तो आई न्यू दैट ही वाज गोइंग टू लीव मी एट सम पॉइंट बिकॉज ही कैन नॉट टेक मी एनी मोर, लाइक रिजेक्शन. और उससे फ्रेंडशिप भी झेली नहीं जा रही थी बिकॉज गाइज लाइक नॉट. तो इट केम टू अ पॉइंट वेयर मुझे पता था कि ही इज़ गोइंग टू लाइक लीव मी. तो आई रोट दिस ऑन दिस. ठीक है, इट्स फ्रॉम हिज पर्सपेक्टिव. हाँ, मिलना है मुझे तुमसे, आखिरी मुलाकात के बाद भी. लेकिन उस मुलाकात को मैं बताना ही नहीं चाहता कि आखिरी होगी, क्योंकि मैं उससे उसकी खूबसूरती नहीं छीनना चाहता. उसे ये कहकर कि तुम्हारा चेहरा अब आम होने वाला है. क्योंकि ये मुलाकात फिर मुझे अपने सॉरी फिर से स्टार्ट करती हूँ मैं। हाँ, मिलना है मुझे तुमसे, आखिरी मुलाकात के बाद भी। लेकिन उस मुलाकात को मैं बताना ही नहीं चाहता कि आखिरी होगी, क्योंकि मैं उसकी खूबसूरती नहीं छीनना चाहता, उसे ये कहकर कि तुम्हारा चेहरा अब आम होने वाला है। नहीं तो ये मुलाकात फिर तुम में अपना जहां बसाने लग जाएगी और फिर कतरा कतरा मुझे खुद से अलग करने लगेगी।
क्या बात है।
इस मुलाकात को मैं सरल बनाना चाहता हूँ, जैसे कोई प्यार की भाषा हो जिससे मैं लफ्ज़ बेलफ्ज़ वाकिफ़ हूँ, या जैसे एक तुम्हारी कत्थई सी आंखें हो जो बिना कुछ कहे हर बार मुझे सब कुछ बता दिया करती है। मैं जानता हूँ ये मुलाकात मुश्किल होगी, मैं जानता हूँ वक्त बेवक्त ये मुलाकात मुझे जज्बातों की डोर में बांध ही लेगी, लेकिन मैं तुम्हारी मुस्कान को बताना ही नहीं चाहता कि मैं उसे ऐसे करीब से आखिरी दफ़ा देख रहा हूँ, क्योंकि ये मुलाकात रुकने वाली नहीं है। हमारा प्यार आम भी तो नहीं है। मैं कैसे कह दूँ अपनी कलम से कि तुम्हारे बारे में लिखना छोड़ दे? मैं कैसे कह दूँ तुमसे कि मैं लिखता हूँ तुम्हें? ऐसे कहकर मैं तुम्हारी खूबसूरती को बयान नहीं कर पाऊँगा और तुम्हारे सामने यूं ही ऐसे ठहर जाऊँगा। असल बात तो ये है कि शायद मैं मेरे प्यार को बताना ही नहीं चाहता कि तुम्हें मुझसे प्यार नहीं है। So I still have time, so I'll perform one more poem. ठीक है? तो दिस इज़ आपने बात की थी ना लाइक लड़कियों के बारे में, तो मैं एक स्मॉल टाउन से हूँ, ठीक है, और मैं बहुत साल से शहर में रही हूँ, तो आई नो द ट्रांजिशन, आई नो हाउ पीपल लिव इन अ टाउन एंड हाउ पीपल लिव हियर। जितने लोग यहाँ पर लाइक केयरलेस फियरलेस है ना, वहाँ पर ऐसा नहीं होता। तो आई कैन एम्पथाइज विद एवरीबडी। यू कम टू मी, यू टेल मी, मैं हाँ से आई बी लाइक या आई गेट यू। तो दैट इज व्हाई आई रोट दिस। ठीक है, एक मिनट, तो याद है। एक वक्त को वक्त कहा जाता है, वक्त गुजर जाए तो उसे बस गलती। एक इश्क को मोहब्बत कहा जाता है, नफरत हो जाए तो गलती। एक सवाल को सही और गलत में डाला जाता है, सवाल समझ ना पाओ तो गलती। मुस्कान हमारी सब कहती है, कभी मुस्कुरा ना पाओ तो गलती। लेकिन लड़कियों के लिए गलती बहुत सारी होती है। तुम सलवार कमीज ओढ़ लो लेकिन बाहर जाओ तो गलती। किसी दिन छोटे कपड़े पहन लो तो नज़र उठाने की गलती। किसी दिन मुस्कुराओ तो आंसू ना बहाने की गलती। सब कुछ करके एक दिन तुम बाहर जाओ, बेमतलब छिड़ जाओ ज़माने से। लग क्यों ना जाए वो हाथ तुम्हारे जिस्म पर, तुम्हें दबोच क्यों ना जाए। तुम चीख लो जितना चाहे, तुम्हारी जान क्यों ना चली जाए, लेकिन औरत होने की गलती। इन सब के बाद ना तुम अपना मुंह बंद कर लेना, कुछ कहना मत, ज़माने को शांत होने दो, क्योंकि आवाज़ उठाना भी है गलती। इन गलतियों में कभी सन्नाटे भी गलत, कभी चीखे भी सही, कभी इश्क की सही, कभी मज़हब ही गलत, कभी सही ही गलत, कभी गलत भी सही। बस ज़माना कह दे तो लड़की की ही गलती। थैंक यू।
Crazy. I feel like we're in tuned in a way, you know. It's been fun. Thank you so much for, we have one more person, but thank you so much for coming today, for showing up, for, doing this. Just to give you more information, we have open mics on Sundays and Mondays. ठीक है, संडे को 2 बजे, मंडे को 7 बजे। प्रोसेस अनफॉर्चुनेटली वही है। आप लोग को येस बोलना पड़ेगा, फिर आप लोग को मैजिकली एक दिन मैसेज आएगा 2 दिन पहले ओपन माइक के कि आप सेलेक्ट हो गए हो, फिर आप वापस उसमें हाँ करो, then process and then your name gets added to the list. Unfortunately, so far there's no other way that we can do it. This is the easiest, the fastest way to reach out to so many people. So we hope you understand, but thank you so much for coming, whoever came for the first time, whoever came a lot. I feel it takes a lot of courage to wake up, first of all, on a Sunday when you're not working, and to be able to put on the part of you that has to express and be able to even express that. So thank you. A big round of applause for all of you for coming today and doing this. It really, really is very cool. And now for the last performer, I'm going to call the performer who is now, technically this is counted as second time now, okay? It's technically, but she's still a first time performer. She's going to come here, perform, okay? Last person, okay? We may meet this, we may not meet after this. Like in this scenario, I'm saying not in life, maybe also. But I'm saying that this is it, guys. This room, this space we've created together on this, and it might ever again come back soon, some other day, hopefully. But thank you for coming. This is the last person for you. Go mad and like call her on. Yeah. Everyone, can we please have Suman? Keep clapping till she comes on stage.
I'll just start. चुलबुली सी लड़की थी मैं, किसी के बातों में ना आया करती थी मैं। मेरी बातों में कुछ तो खास था, इसलिए बहुत लोगों को मेरे होने से एतराज़ था, और शायद इसीलिए मेरा कुछ अलग ही अंदाज था। स्किनी गर्ल का टैग मिला था मुझे, मिस परफेक्ट किसी ने नहीं कहा मुझे। सुना मैंने बहुतों को कहते हुए अटेंशन की भूखी हूँ मैं, इसलिए हंसते खिलखिलाते औरों से बातें किया करती हूँ। एंजाइटी से रोया करती थी मैं, अपने आप को ही जज करने लगी थी मैं। मगर क्यों बदलूँ मैं खुद को? क्या यहाँ किसी ने भी बदला है मेरे लिए अपने आप को?
क्या कहना?
अब सब समझती हूँ, बस इसलिए ज़रा सी चुप रहती हूँ। यूं ही हंसती हूँ और चलती रहती हूँ, किसी से न डरती हूँ, किसी की न सुनती हूँ। बस जो भी करती हूँ दिल से करती हूँ।
दिल से कर।
मैं वो चुलबुली सी लड़की हूँ, मैं वो चुलबुली सी लड़की हूँ।
बहुत
Thank you so much.
Come on, hey, everybody. Okay. So once again, thank you so much for performing. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming here. We are at the Habitat. You can follow us on YouTube. You'll get the link to your live stream as soon as this gets over. Photos will come in your DM in 4, 5, 6 days. Please don't call me at 6 a.m. in the morning. Please. Thank you so much for coming. Please have fun in Bombay. Please, guys, give some recommendations to your best places in Bombay. Go to Candies. Don't go to first floor. Don't go. That's my suggestion. Go to the ground floor, order your coffee, leave. Don't go on top. It's a good place, actually. Go to Candies. Apart from that, thank you so much. That's the process. Creative Block Party, again, February 22nd. RSVP story. It's My Right. Goregaon, another show. Book my show. The tickets are there. My name is Harsh. Thank you so much for being an amazing audience. Bye-bye.